Welcome everybody to Pinky Pact. I hope everybody had a really good week. Just as a heads up to everybody that's watching, I don't feel awesome, but we're gonna go and see how far we get. We might have a shorter session because of it, but it'll still be a good one, I'm sure. I don't think I have any other announcements. Other than, I'm just looking at my notes. Nope, no birthdays or anything. I think we're good. We did level up to 12 last session, so you guys will be able to see the new stats. These guys are pretty crazy. Did any of you want to make any comments about the changes that you made? Not required.
It was a really hard choice. You know, after a lot of deliberation, I ended up going with Cleric 12.
Same. I also really struggled with a decision, but ultimately went with Paladin 12.
Yeah, but you changed something.
I did, but that was 2 sessions ago.
Yeah, but
right?
now it's like official Z's.
Yeah, it's still
Officialsies,
secret.
officialsies.
Not really secret.
I took 2 more levels in Sorcerer. Yay.
Woo! Yeah, we've got a couple of multi-classes at this point, which is exciting. We have a brand new multi-class.
Oh yeah, I gotta fix
as
this
well.
thing. I knew I forgot something.
Is that a prompt?
I mean, it is if you want to respond to it.
Yeah. Decided to multi-class. I took 2 levels in fighter. Yeah. So that got that going for me.
So now we have a wild magic barbarian with action surge.
I was gonna call him a... Like, I was trying to combine the 2 words together, and I just kept saying biter in my head.
Yeah.
Biter. And I was like, no.
That's a wild magic biter right there.
Yeah, it was either barbiter or Fibarian, and I don't really like either of them. We can't portmanteau it, sorry.
Erase them both and just put stabber at the top of his
Yeah.
Stabby boy.
Dude.
Flasher.
Big hits here.
Professor Axe. That's too long.
Let's jump into our start of session questions. We're going to have a special question today, so pay attention, everybody. But would anybody first like to jump in with the usual? What is something that stood out to you from last session?
We freaking woke the heart up. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I took that answer from all of you. Find something else. I'm just kidding.
Does anybody have anything other than that? Or if they want to add special comments about it.
Specifically the mirror that Valkyrian left for us, the fire mirror, and getting to ask a bunch of questions was very interesting. And then it almost killing me. Yeah, I really liked just getting a mechanic of Gwen being like, okay, here's some freebies. They weren't free, by the way.
Yeah. Sometimes you just have to realize that you didn't ask the price beforehand.
That could have been
But it turned
question
out
1.
okay. Coulda.
Hey, are you gonna eat my soul?
Anybody else?
Oh,
Go
sorry,
ahead.
go ahead.
No,
Oh,
go ahead.
it's just saying that the fact that we awoken the heart, but now she's just kind of just chilling with us and just hanging out. And now we're gonna have to take her to J.C. Penney to get her some clothes and shit, and like teach her how the world works.
J.C. Penney.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Alara?
The fact that there weren't enough bedrooms for everybody. I'm still
Yeah,
hung
what's
up
that
on
about?
that. Yeah, I'm still hung up on that. I don't know about you guys. I stole Dakin's map and his compass. But yeah, there's not enough rooms for everybody.
There is if Val and Vo were supposed to share.
But then why would I have a picture of Vosti's girlfriend in my bedroom?
Maybe it's not Vosti's girlfriend.
I mean, is Victoria my girlfriend this whole time?
Hey, she has your job. That used to be your
Hey,
job working that front desk
he
in the
doesn't
shop.
even believe in fate, so maybe like fate stepped in
Oh
and
my
said,
gosh.
"Stomp, take
Ew,
his
ew.
girl."
I mean, they kind of look similar. Maybe there's something
I mean, I
you
cheated.
ask about them.
Gwen and I had a conversation about the room stuff, so I won't say. I think, and I don't know if it's new
That's not
information.
fair.
D colon?
It has a lot to do with Valerius. I don't know if I just took bad notes from before, but I don't know if learning that the 3 parts of magic were heart, chaos, and control is new information. I knew the heart.
Balance, chaos, and control.
Oh.
Yeah, we just
See?
knew, I think, that there was 3 and that one of
Told you I
them was
took
the
bad
heart,
notes.
but we didn't know
Yeah.
what they meant.
Mm-hmm.
So the 3 parts of the magic are balance, chaos, and control. And the heart is part of something of that.
The
The heart is
balance.
balance specifically. She said it to us. Yeah.
Oh. Well,
And
I
then
shouldn't have
Dakin
crossed that word out
Dakin
now.
also has on a map the rough location that the other 2 are located in Crea.
Mm-hmm.
Curious, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Curious and
that part made me go, huh. Maybe this whole fate is bullshit thing is turning against me by the person that I trust the most. Who would have thought?
Let's see. I am gonna go ahead and jump into our special question. Since you guys have hit level 12, I think that technically makes you high level characters officially. And you guys have sort of reached the end of the first and second arcs with the choice that you've made with the heart. So I'm curious because to me, from a participant but also an enjoyer of your character's perspective, there's been some pretty significant changes to your character since we first started playing. So I'm curious if anybody wants to jump in, what events maybe shaped your character and where they are now. Let me know if anybody wants to jump into that.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Very recent thing, something that Kenna alluded to. Yeah, like Valerius sort of finding a new oath, finding a new path. Kind of shedding the original just everything. What it originally sort of what he came with is like a big character thing for him and a very big upset for certain parts of his life, and really excited to see where that goes.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. I think what's really interesting, and it may not be totally clear to the audience, which I think is good, is that he, other than like the stat card, but Valerius was an oath breaker, but kind of an odd oath breaker in that he was still like leaning into the tenets of the oath that he broke. But what made him an oathbreaker is that he had chosen and was acting on sort of a code that was separate, that he'd chosen above his paladin order. And now he's kind of figured out a place that suits him, which I think that's an interesting paladin personally. Who do you want to pick on?
Oh, I pick on Alara.
That's me. There are two defining moments, I think, so far for Alara. One being her death and resurrection. You know, that sequence that she went through when she died, and her presumable real mother being the one who, you know, she's like, hey, you have family, they need you, and you need them. And then when she came back, and it was all of these people that she considers family, even Dakin at this point, I mean, they've been together for so long, that they're what, you know, are tethering her to this plane of existence. They're everything to her. And that also reflects in her major, oh, what's the word of the thing called? Her major intimacy. Yeah. Like, you know, that's super defining for her. And then the second thing for her is when she made that bond or kind of pledged herself to the Autumn Court.
Yeah.
You know, like it's becoming the whole Fae in general, it's just becoming a big thing for her.
That makes a lot of sense to me. Would you like to pick on somebody?
I'm gonna pick on my sister, Veiwi.
Hey. I think it's maybe threefold for Very. I think forgetting that she was a warlock changed what she wanted out of life. She doesn't even when I made her as a character, one of her main desires was like to become a wizard one day, and I don't think she cares about that at all anymore. And then another thing was getting wow, I agree. That also, sorry, it's a fourfold. Also that bark. Getting stolen away to Grimheart's realm definitely changed the way that she viewed that relationship. And then I think the third would be leaning into prophecy and sort of changing the gods that she was interested in following.
That makes sense.
Can I interject just a small thing there?
Mm-hmm.
What Ari thinks is funny about that whole thing, and like I love that it's a character defining moment for Very, but the fact that Very got taken was simply because Kenna had to step away. Otherwise, she would have been there the whole time. And it's something as simple as, you know, something in the real world affecting what is happening to us in game. And it's just so like, I don't know, that's cool to me.
Yeah, and you really have to give it up to Gwen too, because she had taken time to like give me a side quest basically when I came back to be like, here's everything that happened to you while you were gone.
That little like one shot was so like I loved listening to it and just being able to be an observer for that whole thing. It was really cool.
Glad you liked it. Who do you want to pick on?
I'll go with Dakin. I always pick you. That's the problem.
I think he sort of also has two. But they're a little less specific to him than in terms of like general things that happened. I think that first off, majorly adjusted the way I was like looking at handling situations and like going forward was obviously the flicker. Um,
Mm,
time just going forward and it being like a deeply personal, impactful character moment for all of them, and just kind of not that big of a deal for Dakin. Kind of adjusted how I needed to look at some things and like how I needed to deal with being careful about stuff going forward. Um, and then I think also in terms of the way he like looks at the world, I think meeting Valkyrian had a very big impact.
mm. Yeah, he's
'Cause then
had some. They've all had some, but he's had some particular insights into the world that um, are pretty big for somebody from like a little lumber community in the mountains.
yeah, sort of like he was a lot very much like he walking down the road, gonna do some stuff. We're on a little adventure, you know, like hey, I got your back. And then it's like, oh, you see fire and death, the world crashing down from the sky. Everyone is obliterated. There's no life anymore. Like, oh yeah, that's a possibility. Forgot about that.
Hmm.
Both B.
Yeah, so I'm gonna steal a couple of those because that's what I was thinking myself. Because I made a comment a couple weeks ago, maybe, that I sometimes feel, I don't even know if it was on stream. It might have been after. I feel like I created my character a little bit boring, or without uh overlapping conflict, like some of you have, where, you know, one's a fucking werewolf, another one has devoted her entire essence to a thing that where she can sprout shadow. A guy's having problems with a god. Someone took on the identity of his brother and has sort of written off his entire family. And then you got homie who doesn't lie to his mom, who's pretty much an open book. What you see is what you get. And I think the moments that I think maybe shaped it a little or made him kind of stop to question is the impact of the lie he did tell his brother and sisters, that he met their father. That fallout was pretty impactful, and it kind of made him think, why would I? And I mean, he lied to his mom too. He didn't tell her that he met father, but why would I hold the truth so high and then so easily just not tell it? And so I think the relationship with his siblings have, or at least at that point, had taken a hit, and I think he took that very seriously. And then along the same lines as what Tenta just said about Dakin, I've very much had in my mind Fosti is just up for whatever we're going, whatever we're doing, as long as we're together, it's cool. We what face a dragon, we got it. What kill a hag, easy. And I think it didn't really get serious until the flicker happened and we lost time with our family. And then also the meeting with Valkyrian, where stuff just became like multiplanar and galactic in magnitude. That it's like, it's not just saving a town or a little saving a mansion from shitty people, or town from a thieving hag, or killing rock lobster crabs. We're potentially saving a living essence of magic from a demon from or devil from hell that could be tangentially related to us, and the entire plane of our existence from melting away. So I think the seriousness for Vosti and everything that we do and the decisions that we make has ratcheted way up.
Yep. Thank you.
And I
guys
don't think
for
I've
those extra
I've
answers.
played Vosti very
Oh.
jokey, by the way. In recent times.
I wouldn't say so. Like, he's not super stoic, but he's not been
Yeah, I don't want to be super so.
his
That's
sort of
boring.
lackadaisical version of himself.
Mhm.
Does anybody have any predictions for this session?
Someone's gonna die.
Okay.
Okay, all
You gotta
right.
stop.
Oh, that wasn't a real one.
Every
Oh,
time
will
you guess
we?
that, I'm marking a tally.
Jesus.
I predict we're gonna get out of this place. Hopefully.
Hmm.
I don't want to live
Anybody
here.
else?
What a hedged bet prediction that was.
Hopefully, maybe.
We're out of here, probably.
Yeah, we don't know. We took a teleport and we thought it was, maybe a way out, but it was to the not enough bedroom space.
I
We don't
predict
know.
we
Mhm.
will immediately have complications of Daviana being with us as soon as we get back to any form of civilization.
Okay. Anybody else have any predictions?
I think Daviana is gonna do something fucking hilarious, like walk up to a beggar on the side of the road, or like just some completely normal mortal realm thing, and be like, "What mystical thing is this?" And it's just like a dog pissing on a fire hydrant or something like that. Like,
Fire hydrant. We're getting
Yeah,
advanced out here.
magical fire hydrant.
yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Dumetti's really
It's just one of
really
those pump
technological.
wells.
Another
Delirious is like,
flicker.
that's a fire hydrant.
Another
Yeah.
flicker.
Yes, that's the flicker, and the result
Modern
of it is fire
technology.
hydrants now exist.
But not
You come out,
everything,
there's
just random
crosswalks.
things.
Just fire hydrants, yeah.
Mom and dad are dead. All the kids are like in their 60s.
Oh.
There's like
No.
5 random modern day things that have been shunted into this world. Fire hydrants, and somewhere there's one White Castle. Not a
Oh,
place, but like the
there's-
We go
restaurant.
into
There's
We go into
also
taverns.
helium tanks for balloons now.
helium tanks, yes. We go
But
into
no
taverns
balloons,
and they have
just
those
the
McDonald's
tanks.
touch menus to order.
Yeah.
Nothing else like that. We have no idea how it's powered.
What is this internet you speak of?
Everyone
There's
is
one
sitting in the
satellite
White
dish somewhere.
Castle talking to each other in helium voices because there's no balloons yet.
Sucking on helium.
And someone's
Hey,
hitting this
if
little
rocks
touch
float
screen
up,
going,
I sound
"I
pretty
want
funny, what do you
the
think?"
Sliders.
I predict that we're gonna have to figure out how to leave.
Yeah.
These fantasy sliders give me the fantasy shits.
Oh no. Does anybody want to jump in with what mood their character is in after that?
Cautiously excited.
Stressed.
Nervous and anxious.
Yeah, if y'all had $1 for how many times I would say cautiously optimistic.
At least $7.
Does that
At
cancel
least.
out every tally for the prediction of someone's going to
Yeah,
die?
if you had $1 for both those things,
Do I get the
man,
money?
you'd have like a value meal. Yeah,
That you
Re-
can order off
redonate
the
it.
touch screen
You
in
can
the
order the
White
touch screen
Castle.
at Fantasy White Castle.
McDonald's and Demeti.
A new chain called the Grey Keep.
So funny.
Dakin
let's-
is.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't go because I was making jokes.
Wow,
Yeah.
Gwen.
Yeah.
Dakin, it's my fault. Dakin is. I think he actually feels not cautiously, just optimistic.
Oh, all right.
I think
Okay.
he feels. I think this is what he thought they had to do for a long time,
Uh-huh.
and he sort of having some had a lot of self doubt about it. But after she's come out, he feels whether however it goes from here, like he said last session, at some point it's not going to be in their hands, and he feels good about what they have done.
She came out. That's exciting.
We love that for her.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yay. Now Valerius and Dakin can kiss.
I'm coming out as awake.
Okay, I'm gonna press a button that's gonna stop my audio for 0.2 seconds because I need to turn my microphone volume up for the stream.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. You did that right as it came back.
All right. Let's go ahead and jump in. You guys are still within this sort of sanctuary that exists off in a wing away from the sarcophagus that you pulled Daviana the heart out of. And you've come to a conclusion that you don't know what conclusion you've come to. There's a lot of things that are possible at this point. You do know that she has locked her awakening as a true point in time, that there isn't anything that can be done to undo that decision and that choice. But everything else around it is still kind of loosey-goosey.
I think.
Also, oh, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think we were gonna leave. I think that's what we last decided.
Okay.
Was that we were gonna go up the stairs and leave this.
So before that,
Mhm.
as we were going up the stairs and Daviana started casting her no takesy backsy spell,
Mhm.
Alara stops because she hears spell casting, and she turns around, and when she turns to face the group, you can see that she is sprouting antlers from her head, and the orange streaks that were in her hair has now kind of taken over about half of her hair length at this point, and she has this otherworldly, ethereal glamour to herself now.
I think with that as sort of like a free use, you don't have to actually mark this off, Valerius, but you feel a sense of not like a true fae amongst you, but somebody who's much more fae influenced than before.
Oh. Okay.
Alara, do you feel differently?
I don't think so.
All right.
Why?
Well, he looks around to the others.
Why are we
There's
playing a game like she didn't just grow antlers?
Wait, what?
Valerius puts his hands up above his head like a 6 fucking stag, like a 5-point deer antlers.
Yeah, he's
Like,
gonna put.
fingers.
I'm gonna put 3 fingers on my horns and sprout out from it.
Oh, is there?
Touch your forehead.
Well, can't you just, isn't there a mirror somewhere?
Well,
Yeah, there's a fire one behind us. You want to try that?
Not that one.
is there like a
joking.
silver plate
An
around here?
actual
Anyone can
mirror or
hold
Here,
something with a
Dakin pulls
reflection.
out the mirror he has that he uses as a focus and hands
See?
it to it.
So when they're talking about this, she's feeling her head, and she's feeling these antlers that are up there, and she's kind of tugging on them. See, can I take it off? What? And it's not coming off.
Well,
And so she
don't hurt yourself.
No, it's like a season that those shed. You have to wait.
Alara, do that privately. What?
What?
Skivrox is just staring up at her with
Did he
his
just leave
eyes
the
are sort of
room?
squinted.
No, that was through Gwen's mic.
she
Through 3 closed doors.
Oh
I'm not playing
my god. He
Mosty
can't
very
stop laughing.
jokey.
He's so
No, he's
impressed with himself.
serious. He's a very serious guy.
This is the most real and serious thing he's ever said.
Alara walks over to Dakin and takes his mirror, and then she kind of looks a little horrified. What the fuck is happening? And then she looks at Daviana did you just do this to me? And she steps away from Daviana. She like hands Dakin back his mirror and she steps away from Daviana, kind of like, you know, cautious. Is she the one that did this? I'm going to stay away from her because I now have antlers on my head that I can't remove. I see.
Daviana is aware that there's something, like, she looks curious. She's aware that this is not new because of how everybody else is reacting, but if Alara had turned around with just antlers, then she would have been like, oh, that's interesting. And probably would have been fairly nonplussed. Skivrox, on the other hand, is just like, his eyes are tracking. They're sort of squinted into these narrow slits as he's watching Alara inspect herself and move around.
Am I still gonna have these when I turn into a wolf?
I mean, you
Kinda
all have
cool.
horns now, right? Isn't that what you wanted?
Hey! Ta-da!
Oh, what is
Also, your
Mom
hair isn't the
gonna
same color.
s- Yeah, I saw that, but it was already starting to turn
Yeah,
orange
that
and
felt
red.
less
That's the
important
least of
than
the
the
things
sort
that
of
currently occurred.
yeah, the
I
sort
don't
of
think that Mom would even she's hello, and she just points to herself and then Valerius and then Vosti.
What if we just try to convince Mother that this is always how she's been?
Well, we might have
So
That's
you're
all
gonna
they
try
have
to
to
gaslight
gotten to her.
Mom. You're
Well,
gonna
we-
try to gaslight her. Okay.
We just
What-
might have
how-
to adjust your bedding so it's more comfortable to you.
How am I gonna put shirts on over this? They're all gonna have to button up now.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, it is a bit limiting, but
hey, you
Mhm.
can just rip them to put it on and I'll mend it for you.
Well, you kind of put it on one horn at a time. It's fine. It'll
yeah,
work.
you can also do that.
Are they
you
gonna get
just-
bigger?
Are they gonna shed?
What?
Well, you
I
know how
don't
like a
know.
Their
stag,
horns do
like
shed,
at the
yeah.
end of
Antlers horns do shed.
Well, she's not a
Yeah.
stag. This seems magical.
well, yeah, but
Mhm.
like, so are we.
What?
Do
And our
yours
horns
shed?
don't shed.
But we've always had these horns.
No, that's
Mm.
what I'm saying.
Some shape.
Yeah, but I'm saying like hers are magical. They're probably just always going to be like that. I mean, they might get bigger. I don't know, but I don't. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be.
Hold on,
fine.
hold on. I'm gonna try something. Well, no, never mind. That makes no sense. Never mind. Ignore what I was about to do.
What?
I was gonna
What?
like flick the horn and see if she felt it, but I don't think horns really have like feeling in them.
We'll should probably feel the
You
vibration.
don't think?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You-
well, I
in
don't
all
know
of your
her
years,
horns.
in all of your years, you haven't discerned whether or not these have feeling.
To be fair, we've never had deer horns, but you're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I think
saying.
The deduction, the sound there, brother. I think you can
Also-
come to conclusion.
There's blood inside deer antlers. They can feel them.
There is?
I walk up and I flick Alara's horn.
Yeah, when they're shedding, they shed like velvet. It's like the soft part,
But
and
those
it
are magical.
Oh.
She's
I
not a
understand.
deer.
I don't think she's a deer. I'm just talking about what
Wait,
he's
hold
asking
on.
Okay,
about
but look at
antlers.
her.
and I'm
Hold
telling
on.
him about
Look at
antlers.
her hair. Okay.
Hold on.
This is
Oh,
something
yeah,
that was
her
already
hair's-
happening to her.
There's something crazy going on there. Do we have blood in our horns?
I actually
Oh.
don't know because yours are less like deer antlers are very specific in terms of that. Yours are more like keratin, like
Tiefling horns.
like they're more like
like our bones.
I didn't
Yeah,
sign
kind
up
of.
for 4-H today, guys.
Skivrox
Who would?
takes Alara's
Uh,
hand and is like, he licks his fingers and is trying to see if he can rub the peach off of her and if she's got blue on underneath.
What are you doing, Skivrox?
Just checking to see if he changed colors.
What day is
We
today?
changed
Arno?
colors.
Is it the bad day for you, Alara?
That was yesterday.
That
It
was
was yesterday.
yesterday.
You think
Yeah,
this
wait.
is just a residual from, like maybe it's a, hey, remember that nothing happened yesterday? Here's a showing, a reminder, you're good. Here's some horns.
So, I mean, I still have to, and then she does air quotes, pay it back. like I still need to change to make up for yesterday. Do you think I'm gonna grow a deer part every time I don't change?
Oh. Thinking I get hooves next?
What?
Or like a fawn tail?
That is the craziest leap to conclusions
is a bit
ever.
of
You think your
a-
legs will like your knees
No,
will bend the
Hey,
wrong
I
way?
think-
Like how
I
Do
think
you
that she made not like a pact, but sort of like a pact with the Autumn Court, and over time she's strengthening that bond probably. And she's not going to become a deer. Why would you freak her out with that? You know how she is.
take your boot off. See if you have a hoof.
The backwoods knees
I
would be a
just
bit much
walk
for me.
up to Valerius and smack him.
Oh, I felt that one. I felt that one.
Well,
That was,
hey,
Oh, she hit you in your horn.
Alara,
Yeah.
we can take a
I
minute.
didn't.
We can take a minute here
Still felt
to try and talk to the Autumn Queen and see if this is a known thing or if it's something specific that's happening of a mixing of magics.
Oh, good idea.
You have the
Use
ring,
your
and then
ring, Alara.
I could also. I mean, it's probably better if you talk to her than if I talk to her.
Oh yeah, you
Mhm.
could use your.
Okay, well, keep in mind, someone has to save theirs, or you
I-
have to.
remember-
Remember, we have to check in once a week, or we owe something to the kids when we get back if we don't.
Remember, I have my
Yeah.
castings, and then I also have the ring I can use. So I have a free one as well.
I'm also the only person who's used mine, right?
Do you think like her ears will perk up if like a hunter does like a stag call in the woods?
Mm.
What is wrong
Alara
with
turns
you?
around and
Sorry.
hauls off and punches Valerius in the face.
Yeah, you kind of asked for that one, brother.
Roll 1d4, I guess.
First he got smacked, then he got punched.
You've got like a little bit of a shiner that is going to start welling up here, Valerius.
Yeah, that's fine. I want to see her get
That's
through the
fair,
23
that's
AC.
fair.
No, I'm kidding.
I will say when Very smacked Valerius, her hand was really cold.
Oh, abnormally cold?
Yes.
Oh.
Does anyone
Got
else
some
feel
shit
any
going on here?
emergent body parts happening?
I didn't notice
Boasty
it, and if I
he
did, I
turns
just got
around and
punched.
like he turns around from everyone and checks. You know what I mean? I'm good here. What matters?
Jesus.
Why am I the one getting hit? Never mind, I answered my own question.
I kind of want to.
All just normal tails?
I kind of want to what?
Until I grow a deer tail.
See what you've done? Do you... Skid Rocks, anything new with you? You're still small,
No.
so...
I am still alive, still small.
Don't say it's so sad. We're
No,
happy
he's
you're
Do you-
alive.
He's
Can-
right. He's
Oh,
still
get
alive
over
and
here.
he's still
Come,
small.
you can sit on my shoulders today.
Ooh.
One day, Skivvy. One day.
Does
You'll get what
Skid
you wish.
Rocks notice how cold it is?
Very. You're chilly.
What?
Do you mean to be chilly?
Like emotionally?
No. She's cold. Feel her.
Afraid if someone else can, I'm gonna get hit if I walk up to her.
Oh, shut up. You deserved it.
Yeah.
She
Jack
just
will
like
walk
holds
up
out her
and-
hand.
I walk
I can walk
over,
up
I put
and
my
put his-
hand like on her wrist.
Yeah.
It's just really cold.
What? What the hell? No, guys, she's really cold. Like, look, I guess feel.
Did
Pull out a magnifying glass.
Can I like?
Daviana do something to us when she just
No.
cast that? I mean, do you feel any different?
Nothing happened to me.
Can I like turn Vary's wrist over to where it's like facing palm up, and take 2 fingers and put it like right at the bottom of the base of her palm, and like see if I can even
Check
feel
her
a pulse? Yeah.
Sure.
It-
Go
it
ahead and do a
feels-
medicine check.
Oh, this is gonna be hilarious if I now
Oh.
won this.
Guidance.
Guys, she's fucking dead. Oh, good God.
You do find her pulse.
Okay.
Daviana, what kind of magic did you do just a second ago?
I locked a moment of time irrevocably into the weave of fate.
What?
If I may. She is a living embodiment of magic. I don't feel like she has to do anything to us. You know? I think that, at least with Alara, this is something that was already happening to her and may have just been advanced. And doesn't have
Incidentally.
anything to do with her spell.
If it happened at the same time as the color in your hair advancing, I doubt it was anything of Daviana's doing as well. Especially
It
since
could
the
have been my
symbol
doing.
could be, but especially since the symbol of the Autumn Court, often, like we discussed, is a stag.
Do we have a minute to sit down and I'm gonna reach out
We
to
have
Queen
nothing-
Lysara?
Nothing but minutes.
Yeah.
Take a seat. I have something I wanted to try, anyways.
So Alara's gonna
Skiv
go
rocks.
sit on the couch. Oh, sorry guys, I can't see the walls. I'm blind. Sorry guys.
You have your glasses on.
Pushes up glasses. So when Alara sits down, she's gonna pull out the ring and she's gonna hold it in her hand and close her eyes and think about Queen Lysara.
Mhm.
And she's going to it's like the message spell, right? So it's 25 words.
Yes.
Okay, think amongst yourselves for a minute. I need to think of 25 words.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll do my thing then.
I'm thinking.
As she's setting up and sending her message, Dakin's going to go to the center of the room here and sort of push the other table aside and sort of rub his hands together, crack his knuckles, and then close his eyes and start focusing. And after about 30 seconds, he's like, oh, okay. And he lifts his heel up and stomps it down. And where his heel hits, there's like a spiral of light on the ground, forming into a symbol. And underneath him, big, like maybe 10 feet, the symbol of a compass, the same as the one around his neck, appears on the ground, then flashes silver, and then fades away. And I'll have cast Word of Recall to prepare a sanctuary.
Okay. You successfully do so.
What did
I-
you do?
I think it worked. You know the thing you can do where you can go through the shadow?
Yes.
I think I've just set this up so that I can bring us back here.
She's pretty good.
And I don't, to my understanding, I haven't tried yet, but I don't think there's any distance or planar limits. So we have a oops back to Andromea button.
Daviana is seated on this couch and is just like sort of fascinated with the texture of it and how her own fingers move, and like
Check that.
then she realizes she has toes and that they're also able to kind of move somewhat independently of each other. She's just sort of distracted in figuring out what it is to be moving in locomotion.
That's so fair, girl. It's just like a baby.
Having a new body is like being high as shit. Just sitting
Gaining
there wiggling your
consciousness as a toddler.
fingers. Whoa.
There will be people that look quite different from each of you.
Yes.
How many?
I don't know that I could
so
count them
many.
off to you.
An uncountable number.
Not uncountable, but unknowable to me. I'm sure if I spent a couple lifetimes like you'll have, you'd be able to count how many different people there were. Though as time goes, they'll die and more will be born, and there'll be different kinds of people never seen before. I mean, who knows how many people that look like Alara does right now have ever existed?
How quickly do they die?
Sometimes very quickly. It's sort of up to chance. Most people, if they're lucky, 80 to 100 years.
That's it.
Yeah, that's if they're lucky. Some people don't make it past 20. Even less
But
for
you
some
can
others.
still accomplish things,
Yes,
and it doesn't take you ages.
depending on the accomplishment.
Has- It seems so interesting that everybody should be able to do everything they'd like to do in just a century, or even less, a fraction of one.
I think it's a few and far between privilege for someone to get to do everything they would have liked to do. Most people just get a couple things that they really wanted, and maybe sometimes not even that. Sometimes the things they want aren't what they actually wanted. They get there, the end, and it wasn't what they were looking for. You just have to sort of do what you feel.
That seems unsatisfying.
It can be.
Does anything get done?
Lots. I mean, none of us have even reached our 30th year, and we've freed the balance of magic from an eternal slumber.
I suppose that is true, and it's going to have a large impact on the world in some form or fashion.
And there's been others in the past like us who have burned bright very quickly, made big decisions in a short amount of time that have changed a lot of things for a lot of people.
Well, when will you die?
I'm not sure yet.
You don't even know.
No, none of us do. I mean, occasionally diviners and the like can give you a vague estimate.
Well, how do you know what to do first?
You just have to guess. Go by what you feel or what needs be done.
What an uncertain existence.
Be certain of that. You can't know what will happen or how your efforts will unfold, but that doesn't make them not worth doing.
I see. Well, I don't.
You will.
And you're happy with the way things are?
I would say I'm content with what I've made from what I had.
Perhaps we could change it.
You mean the past?
Oh no, the future.
Well, that we can always do.
Mortality seems inconvenient.
Perhaps, but can also be beautiful. I think that there's something you would lose if everyone lived forever. Growing old is part of the game.
Old.
Old, yes. I suppose you don't know what that is. As you get on in your years, closer to that 80 or 100, your body weakens slightly, you know? You slow down. You age, go a little gray, get tired.
Well, that seems even less fair. You have so little time to do anything, and then towards the end, you're weakened and you can do even less.
But you know so much more. And the goal is, hopefully, to take that knowledge you've gained through your wins, your losses, all you've done, and pass it on so someone else has a little bit of a head start in what they have to do in their life.
Interesting. She looks at Valerius. Do you agree with all of this?
Your mic cut out. Could you say that again?
Do you agree with all of this?
Kind of tilts his head for a second, like he's thinking, and well, whether I do or don't, there's not much I can do to change that, but that is how life is. Life is short, life is fragile, but that's what makes it meaningful. If there was no end, no point at which that what you're doing stops, I don't know. There's really no point at all.
How odd. Alara, how's your sending coming?
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
So while this conversation is going on, she's not really paying attention at all because she's thinking about what she wants to send to Lasara. And then when she's got it, again, keeps her eyes closed. She's holding the ring really tight and she reaches out. Lasara, it's Alara. Amulet worked last night. Thanks. I just now grew antlers and hair changing color. Is this the bond to the court? Kinda confused. And then she waits.
There's a little bit of time, and then in your head, you hear a response. Wanderer, you have drawn a larger connection to us very suddenly. Other things too. Did you really lose her? What fun? What sorrow? What price?
She sighs. Because she can't respond back to this, right?
Not without casting it again.
And yeah, she can't do that for a week. She opens one eye to look around the room, see who's paying any attention, if anybody at all. Closes her eyes again. And then when there's a lull in the conversation with Valerius and Dakin, she'll be like, so apparently, yes, it's got something to do with the Fae Court. I have drawn a larger connection to them suddenly. She said something about a wanderer. And then Alara shrugs. And then I keep forgetting she has this because Dakin keeps using the telepathic bond spell. But she will mind link to Veri. And she also seems to know that we've woken Daviana. She was
Ah.
like, yeah, she said, did you really lose her? What fun, what sorrow, what price?
We should probably leave
Yeah.
and
Like,
see
quickly.
what's different, if anything.
Do you think that this could have caused another flicker?
I don't know, but do keep in mind that it probably won't be the same as the last one. Because I forget who told us that, but they're all quite different.
Saren.
Thanks.
Okay, yeah, I think we should go in quickly.
Vosti's been sitting on the steps, sort of listening carefully to everything that's being said, especially the conversation with
Daviana?
Aviana. I almost said Dorita. I don't know why.
I love
Dorita.
Doritos.
Dorito.
She's definitely Cool Ranch.
And but he's sort of got like a hard thinking face on. When we leave, where are we going?
It's a million gold question, I think, isn't it?
For a minute, you kind of see like a look on Alara's face, like she's conversing, and she keeps glancing at Veri. I mean, you've all seen her mind link before, so you can probably assume she's having a conversation with Veri. But then when you ask your question, she'll turn to you and be like, home?
Well, I mean, we've kind of been going over a lot, and it's been a really, really long 5 minutes since we, everything's been going on. Do we know how to get even out of here, other than just backtracking?
Nope.
That was gonna be my suggestion.
Because I think that's a little more pertinent in regards to of a question than where are we going. It's how are we going?
Well, I assumed we were just going to backtrack since that's the only way we know to go.
Do we want to just try that first?
Well, here's why I'm asking where. Because what's to say the moment we step out of this place that things don't suddenly turn into motion, given the possibilities that if the Autumn Court understands... Wait.
You
Pausing
don't know
that.
that part.
I don't know that yet. I don't know that. Given that there's a big, ugly red guy trying to take her.
Maybe we shouldn't go home.
That was what I was...
At least not immediately.
Not immediately, or maybe setting up some sort of a location to bait him. The ultimate showdown. Or at least side of the plains showdown.
Do we also want to look into... I mean, this is all banking on getting out of here and somewhere that we could acquire this, but some ways of shielding Daviana from prying eyes?
The house?
I mean, that could that. I mean, that's a possibility. But I also don't want to confine her. You know, she just spent the entirety of eternity in a little magical prison. No offense. Kind of don't want to do that again immediately. I was thinking more of like, I know that there are ways that you can block like divination magics. I don't know how to do that. I don't know who we would need to talk to do that, but that might be something we could look into. It's probably a small bandage wrap on a broken leg, but
Alara kind of sighs for a minute, and then she looks between her brothers. People already know.
what?
Lasara already knew.
Okay, shit. Well, then he looks over to Vosti at being at what he had just said about someone showing up, big red.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then
No,
we
that-
need to be prepared at any minute for
For
something.
anyone. Or anything.
Are you guys talking in your heads?
No.
I don't think so. No.
Out loud.
Who is Lysara?
She's the current queen of the Autumn Court.
The Autumn Court.
I mean, closest being for Valerius's idea, we could, if we can get back there. I know all we have is a slightly damaged rowboat. We could talk to Naira. See if maybe she has some divination protection we could use on a quick basis. Better even if we could maybe get back to Ithithondra. See, they probably have more things in that vein than...
Yeah. Okay, so I mean, so we have a general idea of where we're going once we get out of here.
Somewhere that isn't Demeti.
Okay. Kind of looks around to everybody else. Interjections, comments, questions, concerns. We have a lot of those, but
Alara just kind of shrugs. I mean, people
Yeah, I
already
don't
know.
know.
So,
Do you think that she knows because everyone knows, or do you think she sensed it through you?
she gave no indication.
Hard to tell.
All right. Just be thinking about it while we try and find our way out. About where exactly we want to pause for a moment. And whether or not it's worth reaching out to Egrin for more advice. Considering he is a part of this. He has been named.
Alara
Agreed.
kind of glances to the statue that's behind the fire mirror portal thing.
when
Did
I would
the
be curious to ask him what a watcher is, and if he is one, which number he is.
when Daviana just said Egrin, was it a like a tone of like curiosity or like familiarity?
Go ahead and roll an insight.
Oh, let's do it. I got this.
may
guys.
I also?
Okay.
Sure.
I heard.
Be insightful.
Be insightful.
Nope.
Be.
May I also?
Sure.
Oh, it's an insight train.
Skip rocks, may I? Okay.
All right.
Valerius and
Fucking show off.
Dakin, you
Advantage.
get the sense that she
Oh no. Yeah, no, I don't have
you get the
advantage on
sense
that.
that
but it's
she
19%.
was testing out the word.
Mm. Okay. Sorry, continue with you guys were doing. I heard that while everyone was saying stuff.
So we
Um,
think about where we want to go while we're making our way back to the surface at a minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And be prepared in case anything's waiting for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because let's not forget that Morganeth is still out there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
um, um, hold on.
Alara grabs onto Vosti. I'm holding.
um, frick. No, I don't want to do that. Never mind.
What about your can't go to the slumber party spell thing that you do? Can that help us get out of here at least?
Well, not this room.
Your transportation, it has to be at an important location. It has to be from a magical object or location of some sort to another. Is that what it is, Fairy?
It's from. How do I explain this? My cat is jumping at me in real life. Ow. It's like a landmark that has a certain type of magic in it.
Do you think this place might count? Do you think Valkyrian could have known that in setting it up?
Well, I don't know if this is technically on the same plane, and I cannot do it between planes.
Yes.
I only get a certain amount of mileage, you know?
I get you.
My headphones. Oh my god.
Skivrock, stop. All right, well, I guess let's do our best.
At least get outside and see where we go from there.
All right. You guys make your way up and out into the chamber of the heart. Scooch my girl over here with you. Things that you notice as you're returning from the sanctuary is from the sort of circles of the sarcophagus, they seem to have reset. You also see that there is like a lack of illumination in the central shape that sort of seems to be kind of funneling energy from the sarcophagus. And where there had been like 3 sort of rivers of magic flowing out, there's now only 2.
Oh.
Great.
What does that mean? I mean, I understand that one of them was presumably tied to Daviana. But more like, what does that mean?
Make her the size that you guys had her.
I don't know.
Perhaps simply that I'm no longer directly feeding magic into something.
Are we gonna have to find the other two?
The other two. The other two what?
Embodiments?
She doesn't seem to have an idea about that.
I don't know. Should we?
Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Measuring tool.
Assuming that they may run into something bad while they're here, Alara has
Mhm.
pulled out her crossbow and is just like keeping it at her side.
Okay. You guys all make your way through to the outer chamber of the heart. And let me grab her again. Okay. And she's just looking around, kind of fascinated at everything.
We keep going.
Okay. Um, as you guys get closer to this gate that's open, when she steps closer, it sort of like throbs and gets bigger. And just seems to just be moving like the magic that is sort of funneling around in it seems to be just moving more faster, more energetically with her presence.
I hold out my hand to her to like step through with me.
Okay. You all go through?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Are the three little, I don't know, sparkly river things in the back still there?
They do appear to still be there.
And all three of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me bring you guys over. You frickin' clouds. As you guys step through, like you're sort of shunted forward with like a bunch of energy as you step out. Like it kind of it's almost like the magic sort of shoves you forward.
It's ejecting us.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't seem like it's like, ew, get out of here kind of an ejection. It's more of a it's just too much energy was moving through it, and it's like you got revved out of it. Are you guys just basically going to be retracing your steps?
Yes.
Okay. All the way out? Whoops. I need to go forward a
Hopefully.
bit.
Yeah.
I will just advance you for that time then, and bring you out.
As we walk, are the like runes on the ground still that had the messages?
Yes, like and your chalk drawings are there and everything. I was just tidying behind you.
Oh no, that's fine.
Eventually, after several hours, you guys make your way out into the cave that you first entered in from. And after having gone through the gate of sort of persistent architecture and like swimming through the tunnel, which the swim was an interesting experience for Daviana, because she didn't swim. She just sort of like pulled herself through, and doesn't seem worse for the wear either way. Let me get some music. And you're once again in the cave of the waterfall, outside.
Oh, so we already
Um,
did this swimming.
Yeah, all the way through it. And it took you several hours to get to this point, but you are sort of out at this point.
Who used
Unless you guys wanted to be still inside.
Who used their water breathing tattoo?
I already used mine, so
I don't. Did I use mine on the descent?
I was the only one who did. We only needed one.
Okay.
Valerius,
I've not. I don't believe.
are you using it for having just to mark that off?
We need one person to do it.
Mhm.
Yes, I used
Yeah.
mine the way there.
Yeah, I'll use mine on the way back.
Okay. As you guys surface and start climbing out, you start to receive sending messages.
Oh.
Oh no.
Boasty, you receive a very short message from Kalen. He sounds steady but maybe worried. Vosti, something happened. Are you safe?
I'll respond, we are safe. What happened? Is the family okay?
He can't respond. He's got the one sending.
Well, he needs to find fucking someone to send me another sending.
You've got a way of
Kalen.
sending a sending.
He needs to go get some more minutes on his cell phone.
He's fucking rock.
Dakin. Dakin, you start hearing from a distance, like nails on chalkboard, glass tinkling, growing towards you faster and faster. And then suddenly in your head, the weave trembles. My wards flickered like a candle flame. What have you touched? Where is the haze? Tell me quickly. The balance I must prepare.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I don't know if he's back yet.
Yeah, I don't know if Tenta's back.
Oh, I'll tell him in a second.
Well, to be fair,
Cackle.
to be fair, he hit the stepping away 26 minutes ago, came back, and then
Didn't it?
BRB'd
I
again.
didn't see.
So
That's okay. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Valerius, you receive a sending from Saria.
Ooh.
Valerius, where are you? What have you done? Are you involved in this?
What?
Oh, fuck me, dude.
Fucking Christ!
I don't
The
know.
fact that
We
we
were
can't-
warned.
The fact that we can't get another message back.
Well, he can send
I
it
can
back to
respond
her,
to this, yeah.
No, I meant
Um,
like in return again.
yeah, it's not a back and forth at all. Very.
Oh, wait, can I respond real quick?
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, so his response back will just be, We're okay. We are trying to figure out what has happened. Will update you as soon as I can.
Actually, Alara, you receive a ascending as well, and at first, Tenta, I have something for you.
I was listening.
Oh, okay, good. You receive ascending as well. You might not immediately recognize the voice, but it says, half the city's drunk on magic, sparks in the air, dreams in daylight. Is our cover at risk? Do you know what caused this? Should I run? If you want to, you can do an insight check. Tenda, do you have a response?
Is that fucking a fucking Thimbletack? What's his fucking name?
Thimble
Thimble
tap.
tap.
Hold on.
Thimble
Hold on.
tap?
Hold on.
Smack.
Hold on.
Button
God, I
butt.
need to consolidate names.
You
in
know,
my
I'm
brain.
gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
20.
Close. This is Grey Note, the
Yeah.
the moon
Oh.
that you met in Isathandra, who's missing his
Thimble
sister.
tack.
Thimble tack.
All right, he said half the city is drunk on magic. Then what did he say after that?
There's sparks in the air, dreams in daylight. Is our cover at risk? Do I run? Basically. Or do you know what caused this? Do I run? And then the other sending that comes in immediately, Very, you receive. So you've freed her. Foolish. Brave. Necessary. The world unravels. He's coming for her. Keep her close, children of Verona.
God, that fucking asshole.
Until she is claimed. Now you guys can start responding if you choose to.
I mean, I will tell the group what I got as a message.
Yeah, same.
I'm not responding to mine, but I am telling the group. Why would he contact me?
What did we
Barry,
do?
did you want to respond to that asshole?
Well, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Egrin said the haze might be gone. He said all his wards were wibbly wobbly.
What?
He seemed a little
Oh.
frustrated.
That might be what Caden's talking about. Something happening.
All I got from Saria was, "Are you a part of this? What did you do?"
Did all of the... I'm going to throw something out here. I have no basis for this. Did all of the magic that was contained in the haze just get redistributed to the entire world?
Maybe. Or a floodgate in general.
Well, I mean, Grey Note said that half the city is drunk on magic and there's sparks in the air.
What is the haze?
A large multicolored fog that sits over the Midterrain Mountains causes magical issues. It's been there for a long, long time. It seems to have been birthed from you. And now that you're free, it may have lost its source of energy.
Oh, how strange.
Should I respond to Egrin? Should I tell him that we freed her?
I mean, he knew that's what we were coming here to do.
Yes, I think it's okay to tell him.
And Alara will look at Vosti. Kalen gave no indication in his voice that, like, something was wrong with the family.
No, he said, I believe, remind me, Gwen, he said that they were fine. No, something's happened. Are
Mhm.
you okay?
Yeah, he seemed more interested in asking if you, and by extension, the rest of everybody, was
Mhm.
safe.
He
Did we-
didn't make.
He sounded worried, but like other than that, like steady.
Can I ask, did we, just me above table, did we tell Egrin about Castor, or was that the thing we held back?
I thought we
I
told
think
him.
we held that
We told him about
back.
him, but not that he's your uncle.
Right. No connection. We told, yeah, we told him that there was a being that was after the heart or control of it, but not any connection to us.
Okay. I'm going to reply to Egrin first.
Okay.
Egrin, we freed the heart. She's with us. Is the haze gone? Magic seems to be flowing in multiple locations. Castor is on Andromea.
From a distance, you start to hear that scraping, screaming, sort of glass breaking sound. And you don't receive words with this. What you see is a view that is, you can easily assume that it's from one of the upper towers of the Baron's Keep, looking over the tree line towards the Midiranis, and they just look like mountains.
Ooh. Dakin, like, opens his eyes after seeing that and says, Egrin just showed me. The haze is gone over the mountains.
Fuck.
Gwen,
Yes.
meeting someone in a dream? Still meeting them?
Yep.
Okay. I want to try to. Do I want to try? Yeah, even if it's a waste, it's okay. I want to try to scry on Sevrath.
Okay.
I can't click it in my spellbook for some reason, so
Sure. Just mark down the use of it.
yeah.
What does it look like when Very does a scry?
That's a really good question. I think like after she gets that sending, she sort of like stumbles a little bit. And I want to say that this is sort of unintentional because it's something new that she's never done before.
Mhm.
She kind of like stumbles backwards, and then there's like her eyes close, and there's like starlight just like covering her face for a second as she is doing this on accident.
Okay. As the divination takes hold, and her mind's eye kind of like uh closes into darkness, and then that darkness sort of blooms back into light. She sees Severeth, and he looks like he was waiting to see her too. And he's holding, you can see like this sort of like crystal ball, like a small one, in sort of perched on three of his fingers. And it begins to swirl as you're looking at him. And then you can see in the crystal ball that you're scrying, like you in the middle of scrying in a cave behind a waterfall. And he sort of smirks.
Okay.
FaceTime.
Basically. Does she maintain the spell?
No.
The space that was around him, you still got a sense that he's in some sort of stone building, like
Yeah.
something that looks fancy.
She just kind of like puts her hands up to the side of her face.
Are you okay?
Stupid evil fuck.
Who, Castor?
Me?
No. What? Are you evil?
I could be evil.
Prove you're evil right now.
I'm an enigma.
Okay. No, not Castor, the other one.
Evrath.
Yeah, you all got like messages from people who like us. I got one from somebody who is neutral but against us.
I don't think Egrin likes me very much.
Well, this isn't about
I get what you mean though. He was watching. He's really the only person who knew how close we were.
He called us foolish and brave and said that the world is unraveling and he's coming for her and we need to keep her close, and he said our mother's name and then said until she is claimed. And then I cast a spell and I was looking at him and he was looking at me and then I was looking at him looking at me. It was really confusing. Anyway, he is scrying. Probably.
But you said he mentioned mom.
Oh, like he just called us, like, her children.
In like a threatening kind of way?
Everything he said sounded like a threat, if that helps.
He has that egotistical I'm smarter than you way of talking that just sounds very diminutive.
Yeah, but
Can
he is smarter than me because he was scrying on us.
But he
Could
is a
you
diviner. It's probably all he can do from where he is.
Well, he's still in that fancy building. I don't know about Castor, and I don't even want to try to.
No, that'd be a bad idea.
I don't know him.
Could you hear anything when you were trying to look at him, looking at you, looking at him?
Not really.
Like, do you think he can hear what we're saying to each other right now?
If he's scrying on
If
us, yes, he
he's
can.
scrying, yes.
Then maybe we do the thing, and she taps at her head.
Is that your new incantation?
That was
Conference call.
Operator.
Okay, you guys are speaking in. Who are you including in this?
I don't want to exclude Daviana. I'm going
Wish I
to
had something to help with this. I don't.
I'm going to include everybody. I'm gonna exclude Skivrox.
You bastard!
Oh, but that's fair though.
Is it?
I think so
Why is it-
because Skivrock's kind of like a thread of like an infernal thread that kind of could be pulled on. We don't know what sway Castor could use through
I'm
Skivrock's.
less worried that he's going to betray us and more worried that he won't be able to not tell them if they get
That's what
some
I mean.
sort of hold on him. Yeah,
You know
No,
what?
that's what I mean. I'm not saying that
I'm-
he's going to betray us.
You're
I'm
an
saying that
infernal
he could
thread
be.
that can be pulled on.
So are you. At least I'm
Yeah.
not a deer. That wasn't aimed at you, but
D
I wanted to say
What does she have to do with this?
nothing. She caught a fucking stray for no reason.
Stray.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't think Skip Rocks is going to betray us, but I agree that we don't know what they could do through him.
I don't know about that. He's
And
so
I think
tiny. I think we could squish him.
I think I can't exclude Daviana at this moment because I think we want her to be understanding as much as she can in the early moments so that she doesn't feel like we're keeping things from her. The heart listens only to truth.
For her part, she's like sort of still very fascinated with the water that you guys came out of and the fact that she's wet. And then like the little bits of like scraggly bushes and everything that are in here, she's just exploring basically while she's listening. She's just not standing still and focusing on you guys.
I'm gonna walk to the like cave entrance and see what I see in the distance.
I'm gonna go with her, and I'm gonna listen.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I do want to see if the darkness is still at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm not fucking Superman. I really can't see that far, but so that's probably about all she's looking to see.
Sure. And yes. So out a ways from the coastline of this sort of remains of what used to be a much larger island, you see basically just like a wall of darkness stretching as far as you can see, but it's also kind of wrapped around the island, so that makes sense. But sort of up and in the distance, you don't see those sort of shimmers of pink and green and gold and lavender in the sky that you're used to. And it's a little bit disorienting because it almost feels like you're looking
Looking what?
in the wrong direction. I'm gonna give it to you for free. There isn't anything that you can sense that has changed too very much with your sniffer, Alara. But you also see the same thing.
Okay, and I don't like sense, like hearing. I don't like hear or smell, like, you know, the sulfur smell, like we're going to be attacked. I don't feel like we're in any immediate. Caster's going to jump out and be like, surprise, I'm here, and stab me.
Not at the moment. Mm-mm.
Okay.
What do the rest of you guys do?
I think Vostu's been pacing.
Valerius is definitely like crouched down, elbows on his knees, kind of staring off, not at any particular thing, just kind of like disassociating. Not to like where he couldn't be like pulled away or talked to, but he's just kind of like running through things in his head.
Mm-hmm.
Also just keeping an ear out, or I guess a brain cell out for this mind link that we're all in.
Dakin?
I think he's just waiting to see if everyone's like done responding and everything.
Well, I was gonna say something in the thing, but I was waiting for everybody to say what they were gonna do.
I think go ahead and say what you were going to respond to, Saria. Because you don't get forever and never after a sending
I did.
to respond. Mm-mm.
Did I not? I said that I would. We're trying to figure it out. I'll
Yeah,
get
he
back
already
to you as soon as I can.
Yes. You're right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I'm waiting to say something in the mind link with all of us.
Mm.
But I was letting everybody do what they were going to do before I did that. Yep. So as he's now though, he kind of in through the mind link. So what are we gonna do here? It's not like we didn't expect something to happen, but there are gonna be people that are going to want answers. How do we want to tackle this?
Daviana kind of like freezes in what she's doing and has her hands sort of lifting around her head and is just trying to like process that she's hearing a voice inside of her head rather than through her ears and how that feels different because she wasn't really expecting it. But then she's like looking at Valerius because she knows that it's his voice.
Well,
Or if
if
this is a little bit of a shock, Daviana, we're doing this just so prying ears won't hear sensitive information.
She looks at Skid Rocks.
Alara lets Valerius explain to Daviana. And then she's like, well, if we're being honest, I don't like the way that Severath was. Like, why did he mention mom? Like, I feel like there's an immediate threat upon the family.
We have something that he wants. He's gonna go after the. It makes
Right.
sense. It makes sense.
The she is
So-
claimed might not have meant Daviana.
We might need to go home.
Wait, what do you mean? The who?
When
Dakin?
when Severath said until she is claimed, it might not have meant Daviana. It might have meant that they're going to take Verona.
I don't know if I don't know if I got that because we already know that they're trying to come and claim Daviana.
I know, but what better to ask you all to trade her for?
That's what I'm saying. We have the thing they want.
Right, but don't
So
you
they're
think
gonna-
that Kaelin would have led with that?
Yeah,
It
but he
hasn't
might not
happened
know yet. He's just talking about the magic being different and the haze being gone, most likely.
What if they want us to think this and go back there?
Very possible.
Yeah.
Barry, if you want, you can give an insight check.
Sure, I'm really notably good at that.
Mm-hmm. Famous.
Yeah. Brushes off shoulders.
Look at that. 10.
What
He
does
was
a 10 get
definitely
me?
saying it to get under your skin, but you don't know to what extent. He could have been saying it as a threat. He could have just been implying that because he knows enough about you, that he knows enough to make a threat. You're not sure.
That's why I said the whole thing was threatening.
Mm-hmm.
Do we send them a message back or send them a message and tell them to leave, to go somewhere, to hide?
Why doesn't Dakin just send a message to Mom?
Well, yeah. I mean, anybody send a message to mom and or dad and just tell them to go, hide, do something, but stay where they are.
We asked Egrin to watch over them. We could just have him go there. He has wards.
I think Egrin is the place they should go to.
Mhm.
I mean, luckily I had a contingency plan for something like this. And Victoria is part of it. Maybe we just push that into motion.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can you, Dakin, send a message to Mother. Tell her to gather the family and Victoria and go to Agrin and tell her that Leora will know what to do. To trust Leora. And tell her that Vosti, how can you say? Tell her that Vosti told Leora a plan, and that plan should be a go. God, do we tell them why? I know,
I mean,
it's a
I
lot
don't-
to fit in one message.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That seems like a lot.
Just send her something. How many more times can you do it? This is the last one.
I haven't done any.
Oh, send away, my friend.
I always say something vaguely inflammatory so that Egrin has to message me back.
Well, don't do that to Mother.
Obviously not.
She'll probably spit in your food. She won't spit in your food. She'll probably just make it like slightly less spiced.
She'd probably
Okay.
It'll
poison it.
still be tasty, but it won't be the greatest.
Okay, I think I have. Okay, I think I have it.
I'll message Verona.
Okay.
Gather Victoria and the family. Go to Egrin at the Baron's Keep. Trust Leora. Tell her Vosti's plan is go. We are safe. Be quick.
That's good. I hope you said that out loud, or else I'm responding to something you said in your brain, and that's fucking crazy.
He'll have spoken that one out loud, or he said it in his brain, but through the bond as well.
Oh, sure, yeah, a little on speakerphone.
I think you're muted, Vosti. Vosti, I think you're muted.
Vosti, the little red microphone is blinking in my mind. I think you're muted.
Hold on, I was deafened. Can you say that again?
Valyria says
means
from
I
an
zoned out.
Xbox microphone.
And specifically trust Leora?
Yes, because they're the two that set up the plan together. Or
Mm.
I recall that as well, right? Yeah.
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 Post you told Leora the plan. Go to Victoria, gather everyone, and then
Trust
Like,
Leora,
as-
tell her
as in,
Vosti's
like-
plan is go.
yeah, it's not
Mhm.
just because we said so. Like Leora already knew of something that like this could happen.
Okay. Shortly thereafter, you receive, I understand. Please come home safe. All of you. We're fine. And that's it.
She said they're fine, and she understands, and asked for us all to come home safe.
Did you say that like Victoria was mentioned me or thought of?
No, it didn't come up. Sorry. Do you want me to
I
message
don't, I
back?
don't, I don't
No,
think she
that's
has
fine,
enough.
yeah.
I don't think she had enough words for that.
Oh
you know?
yeah, no, that's right. That's probably it. Thank you so much, Barry. Yeah, she probably. It's too many words, you know, when she's thinking about me.
So where are we going from here?
I
What if
really
we
don't
went
want.
to the Oracle.
Oh, interesting.
I don't think
I-
finding out what's going on in Ithathandra is a bad idea.
I think that would be a stellar idea.
That's interesting because in that area as well, I thought if we were going to have a confrontation, what better place to do it than in a dragon's lair?
What?
You've been preparing that for like 10 minutes, haven't you?
More like 10 days, brother.
So we've now said 3 locations.
Well, it's in the same vicinity, but
Elithar's layers in Ithathandra.
right. So I think maybe the Oracle would be kind of interesting. God, those two talking to each other. Holy cow.
Why would the Oracle be?
I thought you said we go to the Oracle.
Yes, which is not in that city.
It's outside it.
But it's not in the city, is my point.
No, I think we should go there and speak to her, and then if we sense a confrontation coming, we could find somewhere out in the woods outside of Ithondra or go to Velithar's lair. It does put the people of the town at risk since you sort of have to go through there to get there.
Well, there was the entrance that we came out of it,
We could go that way.
where the woods were. Yeah, we could go to the Oracle. See if we've done something that we might regret. Or if there's further information.
Okay, well, there's no time for regret. It cannot be undone.
Well, I mean, we asked the Oracle about it, and she said that while there would be consequences, it wouldn't be anything that would shatter anything.
True. Maybe this is just that. But we still have the ultimate thing and call on Zalathar if we're confronted when we're talking to the Oracle.
Zalathar.
Yes, Zalathar. Do
I
you
dreamed of Zalathar.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of dream?
Just a dream.
What?
He was flying.
Oh,
Well, that's helpful.
was it what did he look like?
Well, he didn't look like you. He was larger and had wings and many little horns, I guess.
Looks at Skibrox.
That, Daviana, is what's known as a dragon.
Yes. That's right.
Do you also know of Saren?
Yes.
She knows quite a lot. She told us some about you. I think she'd be interested to meet you. Probably not right now, but sometime soon.
I've dreamt of many dragons.
Have you dreamt of one called Morganeth?
Yes.
Good dream or bad?
I don't know if I could call it one way or the other.
We're shaking the eight
They
ball.
are hungry, like a child.
That tracks.
And so I fed them.
In your dream?
Oh no, they're quite close.
You fed them.
Morgan is fed off your magic.
That's right.
Huh.
That's why she was lurking here. She, he, I always fuck this
He.
up. Morgan is a boy
He.
dragon.
Are they? Can you sense him now?
No, but I'm not asleep any longer.
Well, if we run into
Yeah,
him,
we may encounter him real soon.
maybe you can talk him down from hurting us.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Sort of bit a hole in our boat.
What's a boat?
A small constructed vehicle that traverses water, like you saw there, but much bigger water.
Vehicle.
Just like a container you all sit in to travel.
A sarcophagus.
Container. Oh,
Open,
oh,
not
well.
closed like a sarcophagus.
Hmm.
Like a sarcophagus, open lid, go across a big water.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Well, how about we just show you?
Yeah.
Should
Right.
we also message someone to come and pick us up in the ship?
It'll take them a while, and we don't know if they'll even make it
Take
out
us
here.
longer.
Well, I
I
mean, if
don't-
they... Go ahead, sister.
I just don't know that they would want to come out given what happened last time, but also they live so close to the haze, and so we don't really know how they're all doing now that it's not there. Sure, they might be busy, freaking out, or something.
I didn't even think of that. I was just going to say maybe they could meet us at the border.
I mean,
That's
I don't.
what I thought.
Is there anywhere here that I feel like I could use my Twilight Pathways at, or would I have to have done it when we were underwater in the area with all the stuff?
This whole little island is kind of saturated in magic.
Okay. I mean, I think,
Oozing.
You feel like it could catch on.
yeah, I feel like I could bring us where we need to go.
Oh,
But
with
I
the not a
just-
sleepover spell?
You have
I don't
got
know
to
what
let
it's-
you have got to let that go.
I don't know what it's called, and that's my association with it, is that I can't have a sleepover there.
I mean, you could think of so many Shadow Walk. There's so many things you could call it.
But that's not what stood out to me about it. It's the fact that I can't have a sleepover there.
Not the deep
You
darkness.
gotta let it go.
I don't know. I can't see while I'm there. I've never been allowed to see. I don't
You've
know what it
also
looks
never
like.
been allowed to see Dakin, so
I haven't. No, just
what
feel.
do you know?
I felt things there. Last time I spoke about them, you got mad at me. So
I've seen.
You know what? I will call it the place I can't see. Does that
bridge to
feel better?
Terabithia.
Ugh.
I don't know what that is. But you guys have to tell me where you want to go exactly.
You think the Oracle's place is an option? Considering it
If
might
it's
have
not,
magical properties?
if it's not, I think we could go directly to Zelithar's and go up from there. But couldn't you do it to? There was the dam of Ithithondra. Didn't we manage to get it to there before?
Mm-hmm.
That's only what, an hour's walk from her place.
Just everybody tell me where, and I will just do it.
But I mean, if the Oracle's place is a possibility, let's
Yes,
just go
to
straight.
the oracles.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a possibility, Dungeon Master?
What are the requirements of the spell for a tether?
Let me looky. Monument, building, or landmark infused with the essence of the area as determined by the DM.
I would say that you could have that there's something there if Dakin told you about the sunken Lemoneth temple that's beneath the lake, which I think he did.
I did mention
And that would be a strong landmark.
Okay. Skivrox has to go in the house. We have an extra person now, and I wouldn't be able to take both of them.
Yeah, I can put Skibbox in the house.
Sorry, Skivrox.
What?
You have to go in the house.
He's just been sort of like looking back and forth as you guys have been looking at each other silently for the past 30 minutes. But
this was me opening up the conversation to tell him.
Why?
So I'm gonna use my spell where we walk through that place that you can't see, but I can only do it with a total of 6 people, and we have 7, including you.
Miss Fairy, am I being replaced by the giant lady?
She's not even that giant right now.
She's faking.
Well, so are you.
Yeah, you said your original shape is
You're
much
not
bigger.
being replaced. You already understand what that place is, the house. And if we brought her in there, then we would have to explain that.
Okay.
Don't be.
He walks
I hug
over
him.
too.
No, I hug him.
And he hugs back.
Don't
All
be
right,
sad.
Mr.
We will-
Hilarious. I'm
we'll
ready
let
for
you
you to
out.
shove me in
Stevie,
time
you're
out.
coming right back out. Just
It's
calm
only
down.
going to take
Do
us
you-
like 10 minutes.
Look, do you want me to go
wait,
in there with
I'll
you?
go. I was gonna say I'll go in with him. I
Oh, I
can't
thought-
see it. I can't see in there anyway. So
Well, she
what does
does-
it matter?
She does have the ability to let one person see, and could have been you. But if you want to go in the house, sure.
I shoot
Maybe-
Vosti a look.
Maybe you should let Daviana see.
I don't want to.
Ooh, I don't
because
know.
She
Yeah.
will ask me what it is,
Yeah.
and I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, also
Here,
don't
send
worry.
I know a way to solve this, okay? There's no place like home as I grab Skivrox's hand.
Did you just go in there with him? Like you went in?
I take him in.
Yeah,
I have to bring him in.
I know, but like,
I
are you gonna pop
catch
back
it.
out, or are you just gonna stay?
I catch
Yeah, I'm gonna. Huh?
I catch the locket as it drops.
So it drops as I bam from him. I go, "Sorry, buddy. There should be a horse here," and then I leave again.
There is no horse.
There's no horse.
He
We left
spends the
that horse
next
is dead.
hour that you guys leave him in there looking for this horse.
Trying to find a horse.
He's lifting the rug up in every room.
I'm gonna
Keeps
find
looking
it.
under the water in the bath.
I bucketed out all the water in the bathtub, and he still wasn't there.
I drank the whole bathtub and there was no horse.
Okay.
God. She will place her hand on the like cave wall, and the stars will form like an archway and then open up. Valerius can see.
There is just like waves and billows of darkness, like sort of drawing out of this gateway. A lot of it sort of swirls and wraps around very kind of like it's just attracted to her. And then another large portion of it is like sort of swirling and wrapping around Doc.
I don't love that. I grab her hand.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be able to see once we step in there, but it won't
Don't
last
worry, I
long.
can't
Just-
see either.
Just keep walking with me, okay?
Do not
All right.
stop.
All right.
We walk.
Okay.
The clouds.
Fucking clouds.
So cloudy.
How would you know you can't see?
So
Boasty got his seeing rights revoked.
It's all right. I saw it twice.
You guys start making your way through, and like the those of you who can see, the landscape is just flashing by. Very as you go, there is like another shadow that's like keeping pace with you, that like you can't see anything, it's just a silhouette, but its eyes, which sort of shine, he is just staring at you wide-eyed, and you can see, like, in this place, like, the darkness keeps getting darker and darker and darker and darker. Like, even you are starting to have a lot of difficulty seeing. It's like what this realm is being, like, amplified hugely by this guest that you've brought with you.
God, we're not doing this
She,
again.
for your part, is just like this, like, ball of light beside you. Everyone, you can see as far as her light is extending, which is maybe like 100 feet around you. So you're getting senses that you're kind of going through this sort of desaturated version of the world very, very quick. Can't see very far in the distance, but you're getting a sense of it. And there is just like this like strobing effect that's happening where her magic is shooting outwards and then Grimheart's magic is shooting inwards, and they're kind of, it's like starting to cycle. And he like reaches out to you very and grabs onto your wrist, and you guys start moving like that much faster. Like he's just trying to shove you guys through as quickly as possible. Mm. But eventually you guys make your way out, and you just sort of get like shot out of there. Go ahead. I'll have everybody give dexterity saving throw, actually.
Dex save?
Okay.
Do I
Plus
see it
five.
coming?
Everybody has a +5.
You know that
Yes.
you're moving faster, but it's not like an attack. So,
Oh, so it's just-
I'm going to say no.
Oh boy.
I got 12.
Okay.
Damn.
On my screen, you knocked Dackins into a 20.
If
Counts.
only.
'Twas too late to save him.
Okay. Daviana got a 9. So she sort of falls into you very as you get shoved forward, and both of you sort of tumble to your knees. Dakin, you stagger as well, but don't quite collapse, and the rest of you are just sort of like, it's kind of like you stepped off a very quick escalator and you're just sort of like reorienting to not moving. But you guys find yourself once more outside the cloaked cabin of the Oracle. In the foot of the Midarani Mountain, look up and it's just a blue sky. Like there isn't, it's cloudy. But it's just blue sky. You don't see the lights that you're so used to seeing. The bubble that is around the Oracle's cabin is sort of warping, like there's cracks that are moving through it occasionally, but it's generally holding steady. And it feels mundane is the best way that you can put it. Like this place, like you're so used to the world being a world that is just sort of saturated with magic, that now that you are in this same place, but it is no longer sort of like seeping magic from a source that you guys have all been able to see for your entire lives. It just feels sort of like the air is dry. Like, and kind of just stale. But you're here. You're in the Thamarwin Woods, very close to Ithithandra, and close to potentially some people that might have some answers or at least some support. But you're also out in the open. We'll see what happens next time. I think we are going to go ahead and end early. I'm sorry for my energy. But we will be playing next week at the same time. So thanks everybody who came to watch for a little short version of the game. Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Ari, for the big pile of gift subs that you threw out, and everybody who resubscribed. And thanks, Weirdness, for the bits. And thanks to some of our new follows, Theological Bear. Thank you so much.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah, welcome. We do have a Discord. We do have a YouTube if you want to go back and catch up. A long time coming. We're really like next month in October, it will be a year since we started this campaign. Not streaming wise, but since it kicked off initially. So that's pretty exciting. And we're gonna keep going with it. But yeah, thank you guys. I hope you guys had fun. And we'll see what happens. Danger is on the horizon. But see you
And-
guys. Oh yeah.
No, go for it.
Oh yeah. But we'll be back next week. We pinky swear, we pinky promise, we pinky pack.
Hey.
Yeah.